building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the Houston Texans. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And they're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about collecting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen now on first down. That throw behind his intended target. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still third down.
Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on third. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Another carry for it. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Lumberjacks take over on his 5th interception of the season. First down from the 42.
Here we go. 50, green, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is caught left side. He's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
45, right. Strike, ready.
Now give left side. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Blue striker. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Red. Cycle. 33. Yellow. You. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. but he can't, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more...
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Kicking team on to try the PAT. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
7, Lumberjacks 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. The Lumberjacks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
Here we go.
It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's the end of one here. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at 1st down here.
Black, 95, steal, check, steal. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go. 40, right, right. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 6 set.
They'll run here on 1st down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Watch it, 6.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives him a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup.
Set, ready.
1st down,
Hit 33.
Lumberjacks.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Ready. Ready. Black shot. Red. 38. Field. Black. Ready.
They're throwing it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Black. 95. Set.
They're going to throw for it on 4. He finds it beyond the marker. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
White. Blue. Yellow. Claws red. Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They give it to him again. A lot of space ahead. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Lumberjacks 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The Lumberjacks, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. They'll run here from the gun. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's third and 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Black shot. Okay, black. Cut.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Ready, set.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, red. Cluster, 6. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Cover, 36, yellow. Set.
Handoff on second and short. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Go. Edo Blue. Set.
Pass play now. To the left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Striker, 3.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Yellow. Snap. Red. Go red. Blue striker. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
52 Blue. Ready?
Another throw here on second down. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a... Wild game. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Well, they could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. The Lumberjacks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes.
53.
On the give, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
52 drive, 95.
A third down run with Blue. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means first down.
That's good for a Toronto first down. First and 10 at the
They'll go play action. On that left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready, break.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Trouble, 38. Ready, black block. Yellow, 43. Strike, check, strike, cut.
Blue gets the handoff. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Ready.
Up the middle, Blue. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down.
Ready. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. All the left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
60 red. 60, smash, smash.
Running for the marker on second. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That run broke a little better than I think they expected, Brock. You don't hand it to your fullback expecting a score from that distance.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but these fullbacks of today are not the fullbacks of yesteryear. There's no more neck rolls. These guys today can move, and they like to show off when they get a chance.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for 2. Here we go.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Beetle blue. Smash red. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense.
That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete over the middle. He's off to the races.
Still going inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Lumberjacks 11.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here.
Ready, set.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 7, 22. Set.
Now Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
Continuing to move past the 45.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Side 2. 53. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
22 needle. Black Ultra.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Strong, 10.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Drill green. Eagle blue.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
10 black. Steel black. 10.
They'll throw for it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Red 38.
First and 10, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Give on second here to Blue. Escapes a defender. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
33. Hey, hold Peter.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
Second down, looking for options. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on second and inches. He's got it over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Complete out to the right. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Fielded at the 7. The Lumberjacks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
10 play. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Going with blue here. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, set. 45.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Black 40. Drill green. 6. Mega. 10.
Long again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Doing this with blue. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Quick pass left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Green cap. Set. Ready. 33. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans will take over as he records his... The Texans who defend their building and take the win. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.